Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing well. Merry Christmas, I guess early, but I wanted to do an update real quick. I just got a new camera and I want to see how it works out. Hopefully this way I'll be able to see a little bit more of my body, like, you know, my shoulders and stuff, to kind of see how things are progressing. I haven't been able to do a great job as far as documenting the changes physically. And so I just got this new camera, and hopefully I'll be able to play around with it a little bit more in the future, in future videos and stuff. But I guess the update for T would be I just did my 15th shot on Tuesday, and so that means I guess 14 weeks on T now. I just hit my 3-month to the day mark last Tuesday the 9th. So things are going pretty well. I don't really have any complaints at the moment. As far as changes go, I guess obviously more hair. I guess I shave like still about like I guess every 5 days or something, but I am actually getting a couple of more like darker hairs in my sideburn area and stuff like that. My voice is maybe a little bit deeper. I don't know, it's very bizarre. I just realized the other day that I can't really notice I can't really notice the difference. It's almost like this is how my voice has been all along. It's kind of bizarre. As far as other changes go, I haven't really seen a change in muscles lately or anything. I mean, as far as emotions go, I still really haven't been able to cry. Like, there's definitely still a disconnect, which is kind of nice. I used to be pretty emotional, and I wouldn't be able to control when I was crying, and I couldn't stop, and things like that. The weird thing is, though, is that now I have to figure out other ways to let out my emotions. I definitely don't feel that I've gotten more aggressive or angry or anything like that. I'm not, you know, easily irritated. So none of that stuff has changed. I asked my best friend recently if she had noticed any changes in me, and she said no, you know, not anything that, you know, as far as our relationship goes. You know, everything still seems the same. But I did notice that when we were out with a group of people at dinner the other night, you seemed a lot more outspoken and confident without drinking. So that's been really cool. Like, I don't really drink anymore. I think I used to do that to kind of numb things, or, you know, feel like that would help me get outside of my box that I put myself in, or what, I don't know. So I told her I just wanted to make sure, like, I wanted to keep kind of knowing if she thought anything changes, because I want to see if the things that I was looking for T to do, if those things are actually starting to come to fruition. So it's been kind of exciting that I do feel like I stand up a little bit more straight and tall, and I'm a little bit more proud, and yeah. So I just flew to Atlanta and spent a week there this past week, and it was really kind of funny when I walked up to the security guard at first, leaving St. Louis, and she kind of looked at me and she's like, "I think you have someone else's ID." And I said, "No, that's me." And she's like, "Oh, well, the picture does match." And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And continued on, and it was just kind of amusing. So that happened, and then on the plane, and when they lost my bag, like, the guy that was helping us when I lost my bag, he said, you know, like, here, and he said my birth name, because I haven't changed it legally yet, and handed it to my friend who was sitting right there to fill out. And I was like, "No, that's me." And he's like, "Oh, okay, Mr." And then he said my birth name, and to hear my my birth name with Mr. in front of it was kind of funny. It seems now, though, the cool thing is that it seems now that people are thinking, like, well, there's no possible way that you could be a girl, so I'm just going to put Mr. in front of a feminine name. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. Does make the urgency increase for getting my name legally changed, though, and I should be able to do that at the beginning of January. So only a couple more weeks, and I'll be able to get all that paperwork in and get it started. So what else? Oh, so the update from my last video about the job and stuff. I did get the job, and the HR woman actually was pretty good, and said we accept everybody here, we respect everybody, and whatever. And so that went fine, and I was stressing for no reason, of course. And I went to the first day of training and just realized, like, I need to not be in that type of sales environment anymore. People in that type of environment are generally not as compassionate, and I don't want to feel like I have to be something that I'm not. So I just realized that I would be moving backward if I stayed in that position. So still unemployed, but actually just applied to school and got into school. I'm going to be starting this spring to head towards a nursing program. So I have to do prerequisites and things like that, but I actually do feel like I'm moving forward now, and I feel more confident about my life. Look forward to the future, I guess. Besides that, I mean, I do have, things aren't all rosy. There's not, a bunch of things that are coming up that are making me depressed. There is still some depression that I'm struggling with, and I don't really know how to handle that, but hopefully my therapist will call me back and I'll be able to schedule an appointment and just try to work through that. So I need to find a way to make sure that I can take this confidence and use it every day, and I just feel like I got so used to being depressed in the past, and kind of viewing myself as a victim or something, that moving forward in this new being that I'm creating, feeling more whole in myself and everything, I want to be able to be happy and be excited about everything. I don't want this to just pass me by. So anyway, that's the update for now, I guess. Hope everybody has a great holiday season, has a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and all that good stuff. And I'm going to try to do some, like I have, instead of just doing an update, I think that my next video might be, I want to kind of do some thoughts about gender and things like that, and kind of maybe my process of how I got to the point where I actually made the decision to physically transition. So hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. But anyway, take care everybody. I'll talk to you soon.